I want to share something that might be weird or maybe even shocking to some. I don't watch news. I don't even have a TV. And actually, it's on purpose. We don't have TV on purpose. And I don't want watch news because at some point when the war in Ukraine started, well, actually in 2014, when the beginning of all that mess started, I was watching. I was really watching, but I was watching three narratives at the same time. I was watching Ukrainian side, Russian side, uh, Crimean side, and also Western side. And all of the narratives were, of course, geared towards their own side. And it was so obvious that nobody gave the facts, the truth, the all truth. It was very much opinionated, narrated, and pre-digested. It just became that time. I kind of saw it before, but this became so obvious, so in my face, that it kind of turned me off. Another reason I don't watch the news is it's not objective, right? It doesn't show objective view of the world. Taking another incident, in 2011, there was a big unrest in Greece. That was our news were reporting that there's huge unrest and there was advisory not to travel to Greece. But I had tickets to Greece. Me and my husband were getting married. Or my husband to be, I guess, at that time. So I was going, no matter what, I was going to Greece. And we went to Greece, and the unrest was just in the main square of Athens. Just in that area of Athens, there was unrest, and we walked through it, and the people were the kindest people. There was laughter, there was, they were there, they were doing their revolution, but I felt very, very safe there. I did not feel threatened at all at any point when I was in Greece at that time, even though the news were saying how unsafe it was to travel to Greece and yada, yada, yada. So, and the news is designed to shock the system, to get us into this fight or flight response. At least that feels that way, because the true state of the world is not like that. Yeah, of course, I understand the conflict happens, and even though I don't watch news, I still get to hear about all the drama in the world. It doesn't completely, it's not like I can live completely out in my own bubble. Of course not. But I would like, if it was up to me, the news would be more balanced. We wouldn't just talk about problems, but we would talk about solutions, because there are so many solutions. People are coming up with solutions. We need to talk about that too. It's so, so important, right? And the news are very attention grabbing. And actually, when you sit in quiet space for a while, you start to notice how the world is kind of designed, our human world, our societies are designed to grab your attention away from your own life, away from your own space. It's like something wants to pull you out. And I listened to Greg Braden on some video. He said, you need to understand that you are the prize. The fight is for you. And I would rephrase it a little bit. The fight is for your attention. The fight is for your focus. It's like, that law of attraction, what you focus on, you will attract. And it's like, in this respect, it feels like the news actually create more war. And I don't want to give my attention to that. It's like Mother Teresa said before, when she was alive. She said, I will never participate in a war, a parade against the war. She said, but I will be the first one in a peace parade. And she understood something about this attention thing. We need to really be aware where we're focusing our attention, because we're very powerful. And I think that's why our attention grabbing is so strong right now. You know, all the media and all the systems designed to grab our attention, because we are powerful, but we're only powerful when we're in our heart, in our body, in our life, because that's why my power is. My power is what I think, what I do, how I respond. This is where my power is. I have no power outside of me, and I need to bring it back. And one more thing I want to say. Maybe, it's up to you whether you watch the news or not, but really do see, are you master of your focus and your attention, or it's being controlled by somebody else? That's my invitation to you for today. Be well. Return to your own power. Be in charge of your own thoughts and your actions, and be conscious of your responses.